EA Sports. It's in the game.
Boom, whap, snap. He was like a superhero on that run.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Zerline set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Two and a throw right away. Buying time to his left. Throw caught by Achane. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to pass. Tua.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down at 7. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got this down to the 35. The defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Meanwhile, to his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill.
There he goes, right side. Tyreek Hill, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. In motion, Hill. The two are going to try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Channing Tindall. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
from 17 yards out.
And the Jets are able to move back in front. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
Rodgers will throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 and now on 1st down. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
In motion goes the tight end. In motion, Hill. On first down, Tagovailoa. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And the tight end goes in motion left. In motion, Hill. Here's Tua. Forced out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jonnu Smith from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins have moved out in front.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 59 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here's Hall again.
Calais Campbell on the stop.
Now 2nd and 5. Hall on a give up the middle.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A handoff for Hall.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
They'll run with Hall.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers in the final seconds of the first half
And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 2. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. They'll send the tight end in motion. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Tua, a final shot before half. Flushed out right. And he floats one there, incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. On play action, now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Channing Tindall able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a bit.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Devon Achane.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for two.
In motion, the tight end. In motion, Hill. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth.
Now he's free at the 35.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson.
63 yards.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Tua now on first down. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards. In motion goes the tight end. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Tua sets up to pass it. Out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. In motion, Hill. Tua going to throw. Being chased out left. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. In motion, Hill. Tua now, 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jonnu Smith, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why not?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On play action, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon Achane.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Play action, now it's Tua, sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 37 yards.
And the Dolphins need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He hits Adams, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice gain at 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Boy, 30 more yards and another 1st down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look,
he's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Rodgers to throw on second down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Rodgers now on first down. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. (7-7), our score after one. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it second down and 12. And he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line.
Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he comes back with one complete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Rodgers going to throw.
And he is caught.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Ball again.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind. Gore? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. Tua on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They're going deep for Hill. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a play fake. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown.
Garrett Wilson.
66 yards.
And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this 1st half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now Tua on the bootleg here.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Jalen Phillips. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, it was so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in the line.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Here's a give to Hall. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
10 more there and another first down.
Hall again.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run here with Hall.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle,
74 yards.
And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
They'll run. It's Hall.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
To the right side and intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
He'll buy some time right.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Boy, how about for a touchdown.
A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking left side, and it's complete. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Zerline good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter. After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Here's Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 2. Now Hall. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. This is Hall. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a 8-9 yard line and you start thinking, Maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.